The table shows the distribution of number of hours per day spent in studying by 50 students. The question asks is to calculate correct to 2 decimal places, number A, the mean, and the number B, standard deviation. And this is the table of the distribution, hours per day. The number of students that study those hours per day is given in this table. So let me attempt to answer this very question. Solution to this: we copy this table again, but now in a vertical format. The number of hours is represented by X. So I have 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, up to 11 hours. Some students do study up to 11 hours. So I now have those hours here as X. Then the frequency, that is F, is the number of students that study in those hours, 5, 7, 5, 9. So it's what I have here. I changed this from horizontal to vertical format so that I can move ahead and start getting my mean. The mean is given by the formula summation f of x all over summation f. This fx means f times x, meaning the frequency times the number of hours. So I need to have this fx, meaning this column. I have to get it. To get this column, I'll simply multiply each x by its corresponding f. So let me do that. So 4 times 5 is 20. Next, 5 times 7, that will be 35. Next is 6 times 5, that is going to be 30. Next, 7 times 9 is going to be 63. Next, 8 times 12 is going to be 96. Next is 9 times 4, that will be 36. Next is 10 times 3, that will be 30. And the last is 11 multiplied by 5, that is going to be 55. This is my fx. I'm going to sum them so that I'll substitute in this formula because it says summation fx. So I'm going to add all these ones. All those I'm going to add them. I'm going to add all those also so that I can substitute in this formula to find the mean. So let me move. So I add 20, 35. This, all this will give me 365. So this is summation fx. Now also sum these frequencies. Though it's given in the question, it says 50 students, so I'm expecting to add this to get 50. So that summation is also 50. 5 plus 7 plus 5 plus 9, it will give answer 50. So this is summation f. So I can now substitute in this formula to calculate mean so that I can answer question number A. So substituting summation ff is 365, summation fx, look at it, and summation f is 50. So I'll now divide 365 by 50 and approximate the answer to 2 decimal places. So that is going to be 7.30. This is the mean. So question number A has been answered. I'll move to question number B, which asks to find the standard deviation of this distribution. So the standard deviation is given by the formula summation fx square all over summation f minus summation fx all over summation f whole squared. This is nothing but the mean. Look at it, summation fx all over summation f is this one. So I'll only square the mean. So let me get x square first, then I'll get fx square, then I'll get its summation so that I can substitute in this. So I have to get x square first, then I'll multiply each x square by its respective f so that I'll get fx square, then I'll total them to substitute in this formula. So let me move. So x square, x is 4, so x square will be 4 square, and that will be answer 16. Next is 5 square, 5 square is going to be 25. And next is 6 square, that is going to be 36. Next is 7 square, that answer is going to be 49. And next is 8 square, that answer is going to be 64. And next is 9 square, that answer is going to be 81. And next is 10 square, this 10 is going to be 100. and the last is 11 square, that is going to be 121. So this is my x square. So next is to get fx square, meaning each x square multiplied by its corresponding f. So I have 16 multiplied by 5 now, that is going to be 80. Next is 25 multiplied by 7, that is going to be 175. And next is 36 multiplied by 5, that is going to be 180. Next is 49 multiplied by 9, that is going to be 441. Next is 64 multiplied by 12, that is going to be 768. Next is 81 multiplied by 4, that is going to be 324. Next is 100 multiplied by 3, it will simply be 300. And the last is 121 multiplied by 5, that is going to be 605. So this is my fx square. So I'm going to add all those ones to get their sum so that I can substitute here. So summation of all this is going to be 2837. So this is summation fx square. So I can now substitute in this formula. This I have it already. Summation fx is this one. Summation f is 50. I have it already. So I can now substitute in this formula. Summation fx square, which is 2837. Look at it. Fx square. Look at it. So 2837 divided by summation f, which is 50, minus summation fx, which is 365, over summation f, which is 50. So I'll continue simplifying this. 2837 divided by 50 will give answer 57.46, minus 365 divided by 50, which we have here already, 7.3. So 7.3 square. Look at it. So I'm going to take square, subtract the result from 57.46, that is going to be 4.17. So I'll now take square root of 4.17 to get the standard deviation, and that square root is going to be 2.04. The two places of decimal, because I'm asked to make or to give my answers to two places of decimal. So this is 2.04. So with this I have answered question number 11. So let's see the mark distribution of this very question according to the Waec marking scheme. The very first mark is M1E2, and this is for fx. This is for fx. In attempt to get f times x, you have the method 1 mark, and if all are correct, you have the A2 mark. The next mark is where you have the mean. Substituting summation fx and substituting summation f, you have the method mark, and you have the A1 mark if your mean is exactly 7.3. Then the next mark is this one, M1A2. M1A2 is for getting this f of x square. The method mark is attempting to multiply each x square by its corresponding f. You have the method mark 1. And if all those values are correct, meaning your summation fx square are correct, you have the A2 mark. Next is the summation of this fx square. You have the bonus 1 mark. If you have 2837 as the sum of all those one, you have the bonus 1 mark. And the next mark is where you substitute in the formula for standard deviation. You substituted your fx summation fx square, you have substituted your summation fx, you have substituted your summation f correctly, you have the method mark. And trying to simplify this up to the last, you have the method mark 1 also, and the accuracy of your answer. If you have answer exactly 2.04, you have another 1 mark. Make it a total of 12 marks in this very question.